Hi class! Recently we read The Very Hungry Caterpillar in preparation for our lesson about the life cycle of a butterfly. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about butterflies and also review some things we may have already learned before. This diagram shows the entire life cycle of a butterfly, starting from the egg, then into the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and then when the adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis and flies away. So there are 4 stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. The process of becoming a butterfly is called a metamorphosis, also means change. It takes about 1 month to become a butterfly. So the 4 stages are egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, or it's also sometimes called a pupa, and then it turns into a butterfly. The first stage, egg, is when an adult butterfly lays eggs on a leaf in a cluster, which means a small group, and then in a few days the eggs hatch. In the picture you can see what they look like. The next stage is the caterpillar, and we learned all about caterpillars when we read the book The Very Hungry Caterpillar. They eat and they eat and they eat until they get ready for the next stage, but they kind of look like a worm a little bit. And once they've had enough to eat, they shed their skin. The third stage is known as the chrysalis or pupa stage. It's also called a cocoon. And a cocoon is the caterpillar's house, and it usually is brown or green to camouflage with the trees and leaves. And that means to blend in so that other predators like birds or other insects can't see it. The chrysalis hardens and the caterpillar changes into a butterfly. The last stage is the butterfly. So when they crack out of the chrysalis, they have to hang upside down for a little bit so that their wings can dry out because they're wet from being inside for so long. Then they have to learn how to fly. And then after they can fly away, first thing they do is go look for food. And then once they have food, they look for a mate, and then the entire cycle continues and they lay eggs again. Thank you everyone, and I hope you learned a little bit about life cycles of butterflies today.